YouTube, it's Irish76, coming to you from beautiful Kokomo, Indiana, a place where I will not live much longer. I'm moving to Colorado. Is it Colorado? Is it Colorado? Or is it Colorado? How do you say it? Put it in the comments. Phonetically put it out, because I don't know, because people from Indiana, where I've lived my entire life, say Colorado, I think. Colorado. But I think it might be Colorado. Huh. I really don't know how to say it. 35 years old and I don't know how to say the name of a state. I'm pretty convinced my second grade teacher would be upset with me. So everyone's probably wanting an update. Like a 5-month follow-up, since I didn't do a 120 day or 150 day. Okay. Still the same. I'm still doing awesome. No double vision. Have more strength, energy, almost too much energy. It's hard to explain. It's like I never had MS. It's like I don't have MS. You take one thing away, and I don't have MS. Now I do have a permanent thing. It's unfortunate. I've made friends with it, and after liberation it wasn't a huge deal to me even that I still experienced it, but I still have the pins and needly thing, and it's pretty constant, but it's not near as painful as it used to be, and it's very easy to manage with certain medications. So really it's a non-issue. So my heat tolerance is awesome. I can get hot. In fact, I found myself getting cold, and right now it's subarctic, so everyone's cold, but there are times when I find myself being chilled when I would have been hot, like like at work in a certain situation where I would have been burning up. Now I feel pretty comfortable. And I've also noticed that when my MS was worse before liberation, that my immune system was awesome. I know it attacks us, allegedly or whatever, and I do think that MS is autoimmune. I think it's the autoimmunity. I think is kicked off by the insufficiency. And I have a lot of more thoughts about CCSVI as far as blockages that they can't see to get to that are actually too far, one way or the other. I think the more research they do, I'm like Zamboni on this. Dr. Zamboni has always been like, I encourage more research. So do I, because it's apparent that CCSVI research is forever intertwined with MS. You can't separate the two. You can go la 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 la. You can say there's no such thing as gravity, but when I push you out the plane window, you will know that gravity is all too real. And that's the frustration that people who have had the CCSVI intervention have had. I've had a venoplasty with a number 16 angioplasty balloon in my jugular vein. And had I not had that, I wouldn't be able to sit here and say, it works. And people can say, well, he believed in it before, and it's true, I did believe in it because it makes good medical sense. And the publications, the publication that Dr. Zamboni published in, that's not some fly-by-night thing. I mean, that's a journal article. That's peer-reviewed. That's, the creme de la creme of vascular specialists have read, Zamboni's work and have looked into it, and that's why neurology's resistant to it and whatever. But if you notice, vascular doctors are really listening to it because they see in their specialty that it does make sense and that they want to do more research. And that's all I ask. I know I advertise on my videos, but that is only for me to get my videos feed. I'm not out to make money. I don't, like, if somebody goes to Bulgaria or Poland or the place where I had it done, I don't get money. I don't get any kind of kickback. It's just like a Tysabri user that uses Tysabri and says, ever since I've been using this, I can now walk where I couldn't. They have to run out and tell the world. I mean, you want to tell people, you want to help. It's human nature to want to help. And, like that, when I heard about CCSVI, I wanted people to listen. I wanted to inform them and say, look, this is an option too. Don't think, because a lot of people can't tolerate the crab drugs. A lot of people can't tolerate MS therapy. So it gave some people some hope, and I'm like, look, this might work. Then I have it done, and I see that it works awesome. And that's why I talk about CCSVI. But I have, heard some things about people not respecting one another. We're self-advocates. We're informed to make our own decisions. We're autonomous. It's our health care. We decide what we want for us. And that's all that matters. I don't care. I don't care if somebody wants to do Tysabri instead of CCSVI. I don't get upset with them. You know, I can tell them the angioplasty did this for me, or the venoplasty technically, but that's all I can say. This is what it's done for me, and here's how I feel about it. But I'm not going to attack somebody for not listening to me. I'm not going to call them an idiot or whatever. So I would like for all MSers to just, life's hard enough on us. We're there for each other for support. And the last thing I want to see is YouTube turn into the negative things that I see with everything else. Because YouTube is special to me with you guys, because it's one of those things that helps keep me positive. I'm not perfect, and I tend to think negatively at certain times. When left to my own devices, I will definitely always go to the worst case scenario and things like that. That's just, I've always tended to catastrophize things. So, but that's it. That's my update. I just want to let everybody know I'm happy, I'm healthy. I haven't re-stenosed. I haven't had a return of symptoms. I still feel that I'm a success story when it comes to angioplasty. And there's a lot of other things that I talked about in previous videos that we could go back and watch, and you could see, you know, why I think that it's helping some people. But that's it. I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm doing well, that I can still do everything that I was doing. Now, some people may say, well, he hasn't even gotten out of the chair. How do we know? I will demonstrate one thing I can do. Alright, ready? Everybody's seen that Karate Kid, right? Where he stands up on one leg? Like the crane thing? Okay, I'm on one leg. No way I could have done that. So, there's no way I could have done that a year ago. I have been sledding a few times. God bless you. I love you. Keep trucking. Bye.